What's happening, people? Bobby Nation here, and a mixture of old and new news for you here today. The old news being that I think back in 2015, Robbie Downey Jr. was asked about, how long is he going to keep playing Iron Man for? Is there going to be a fourth one? This and that. It was on the Ellen DeGeneres show in other interviews, and he said yes, definitely. And then since then, there's been odd little rumours going around that he might come back or this and that. But according to some sources and some news articles, that they are seriously now considering or even started getting the production going on an Iron Man 4. And a lot of people are like, well, he died, didn't he? He sacrificed himself in Endgame. But, I mean, Black Widow did. And she died, and yet she got her own film a couple of years later. So there's no reason why they can't go, make an Iron Man 4 but set before the shit that went down with Thanos and that lot, and Tony Stark saying, I am Iron Man, because there's actually a big chunk of his story he missed out, apparently. He had a child, he got rid of all his suits, he, sort of went to live in the woods. But seriously, this is Tony Stark we're talking about. Genius, billionaire, playboy that settled down, but he was an Avenger, and, I mean, it didn't take much to get him roped into going back to the Avengers and Endgame, did it? And helping them out. So, he and also Spider-Man, he would have contingencies on contingencies on contingencies. And, like I say, and I also heard that there's a possibility that he'll be making an appearance in Secret Wars, and also I think it's going to be a series, Armor Wars. I'm not sure if that's live action or animated. I haven't looked into that one too much. And then obviously there's that famous clip where you see Tom Cruise in an Iron Man suit. He must have got that from somewhere. But from people I've spoke to and stuff I've been reading up about and looking into, and it all started basically, it came from, it was actually a fan trailer that I watched, but it sort of sparked my interest, and to cut with this fan trailer was odd little snippets of interviews he gave. And I do know that Robert Downey Jr. loves what he does. If you watch some of the behind the scenes of the first Iron Man and watching him having his makeup done, and he talks about, his love for the craft and for fantasy and entertainment and that, and then other interviews, he got paid a massive amount of money, a huge amount of money, really, and he loved what he did, and he was actually, his co-stars, they all spoke very highly of him. They seemed to have a good time together, so I can't see no reason whatsoever why they would not make it. Now, I've heard a couple of YouTubers, I don't want to really mention them by name, but they kept saying, the MCU's dying, and you've hit rock bottom when they have to get Robert Downey Jr. back as Iron Man, and with the multiverse business and time travel and that. But no, really, they could just make an Iron Man 4 film that's just set slightly in the past, that just shows you him preparing for a future where he either thinks he's going to die or he gets too old and maybe some other people may need to, well, have all the help they can get, basically. And if he can provide it, then he's going to provide it, and he loves his technology and tinkering, as he put it, And there's that clip where he's trying to find a new replacement for his heart thingy, and he has that billboard, whatever, what his dad made, and he watches that short little cine reel film of his dad, and he says, "Wow, Dad's still taking me to school," So his dad passed down knowledge to him, and with what happened in Iron Man 1 and seeing the devastation, and he was, how can I put it? Of the Sokovia Accords, he signed up and said, we need oversight, but he also knew that we need something for protection, and it was Tony that coined the term, we're going to avenge the world, and then the Avengers assemble. So he's an Avenger through and through. He isn't just going to retire and chuckle his old stuff away. Like I say, he went out of his way to try and mentor Spider-Man. And when they needed him most in Endgame, he was straight there. So I actually think, if this news is true, and it seems to be like I say, I've seen some old sources, some articles written time back, and then some very recently. I'm not just making this video because I saw something a few years ago and thought, I'll just make it of that. No, I actually looked into this, and it seems like it's been on the cards for a while, but it is going to get made, hopefully. Thanks very much for listening. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, share the video, ring that bell, ding dong, and have a great day. Thank you very much.